The surface should be firm, perfectly clean and leveled. For a proper installation of glass and ceramic tiles, use white epoxy adhesives. You can also use white-colored concrete C2 glue, testing material beforehand. For installation of glass tiles, extend a thin layer of adhesive using a No. 3 trowel. Place the piece while the adhesive is still soft. Use cross pieces as wide as the distance between the mosaic components to maintain a uniformity of all joints. Press carefully with a clean rubber trowel to obtain a correct adhesion. To cut the mosaics, use a tile cutter taking advantage of the spaces between joints. If mosaic components have to be cut, use a diamond blade wheel fitted with water cooling system. Cut the piece on the back side to avoid scratching. To make cutting easier, a rigid support should be used. Allow the adhesive to get dry before continuing with grouting. Follow adhesive manufacturer instructions. Use an epoxy grout for a better waterproofing. Important: the color of the grouting material used will affect the final appearance of the product. It is recommended to carry out a test before grouting the whole area. For grouting, use cement-type grout, and for damp areas, an epoxy grout for a better waterproofing. Spread the grouting paste using a small rubber trowel. Use a damp sponge to wash off the excess of grouting paste from the surface. Whenever mosaics are installed on shower floors, it is highly recommended to apply an anti-skid product. Shake the bottle well. Using gloves, spray the entire content of the bottle on the surface, spreading evenly with a sponge. Allow the product to dry for the time mentioned by the manufacturer. After this time, repeat the process. For installing wall glass tiles, use the double gluing technique. Extend a thin layer of adhesive on the surface where the piece will be installed and another on the back of the tile, making incisions with a No. 3 trowel in the opposite direction to those done in the wall. Place the tile while the adhesive is still soft. Use cross pieces to maintain a uniformity of all joints. Press carefully with a clean rubber trowel to obtain a correct adhesion. To correct the tile position, remove the piece, clean the back side and reinstall it. To drill both glass and porcelain tiles, use a hollow drill with a diamond finish. Use the drill at low speed but without hammer function. For glass tiles, do not drill any hole larger than 8 mm in diameter. The drill must be continually cooled by water. Do not apply excessive pressure. Allow the bit to drill gradually to avoid breakage or cracking at the edges later. Be especially careful at the end of the drilling process. To cut the tiles, use a diamond blade wheel fitted with water cooling system. Cut the piece on the back to avoid scratching, using a rigid support for help. If larger diameter holes have to be made, carry these out at right angles from behind using diamond blade wheel. Allow the adhesive to get dry before moving on to the grouting stage, always following the adhesive manufacturer's instructions. For grouting, use cement-type grouting pastes, and for damp areas, use an epoxy grouting paste for better waterproofing. Extend the grouting paste with the help of a smooth flat rubber trowel. Then wash off the excess of grouting paste from the surface with a damp sponge.